Hi, God. Thanks for the shine. Hello, people. I'm one of the people. Let's hang out. But before we go, it's morning time and we got to do what we got to do, man. So check this out. Coffee time, so we're going to take a sip and then we're going to hop off into this new bit. Why? We got time with God, man. That's what's up, okay? That's what you're hearing right now. Hold on. Let me take a sip. Yeah. That's that Dunkin' Donuts, man. Okay, so let's go ahead and hop off into this bit, man, because we want to knock this one out real quick, man, because, this is what you call one of those sacred cows, okay? So you're going to see on the screen, it's going to say the forgotten children, okay? Shout out forgotten children. This one's for you, right? I used to be one of the forgotten children. I'm no longer forgotten. I am now been cleaved into the family, man. That's what's up. And now we're trying to show you how you can come join the family too, okay? Think about that, all right? So we got that jump off bit, all right? And then it says Maxim of God 6, all right? Check this out right here. It says, my people are destroyed for lack of knowledge. That's a fact, okay? Because thou hast rejected knowledge, that's another fact, okay? I will also reject thee, okay? Remember this, all right? That thou shalt be no priest to me. Remember that, all right? Now watch what this is joined with, okay? It says, seeing thou hast forgotten the law of thy God, remember that, okay? I will also forget thy children. All right. So that's coming from God's case against his people. Hosea chapter 4, verse 1 through 19, King James Version, man. That's what's up. So I'm going to pause right there, because this is the one that always touches me, right? And the reason why I'm doing everything that I'm doing right now is because I wish to protect the forgotten children, which means all the children. Okay. So there's so many children out there that don't know what's up. They don't know the law. They've never been taught the law. Why? Because they didn't have good men and they didn't have good women to show them the words, man. They didn't have them to show them the law. Here, let me show you where the law comes from. Okay, check this out. You see that? Holy Bible, King James Version, right? So there's a lot of people out there, who claim to be followers of Christ, right? And then, when you test their spirits, it's just not what it is, man. And then we don't like that, so we like to help the people, by showing them the word. So then that way, when other people come out there and test their spirits, they will have something firm. They will have something solid. They will have something steadfast to stand on, man. That's what's up. They will have that trust. Okay. So let's go ahead and we'll check this out right here. So we got a question, right? We got a question because this is what we're building right now. It says, why don't so-called media influencers teach the people knowledge? ? That's just a question that we ask, is because we know a lot of people who watch a lot of media and they watch a lot of influencers, and then we just notice that all they do is gossip, right? And then it's just like, why are you gossiping? Why are you just talking about things that you have no control over? Why don't you show these people how to do some stuff? It's like, if you got all these eyes and all these ears on you, why don't you just stop saying these vain things, and then show the people what's up, like show the people, like if you come from another system, show them your system, show them how it gets down. That's what we do, so we're always trying to show people, like the only way that you can get the Father, is through Jesus Christ. Why? Because Jesus Christ is God. Okay. Jesus Christ is God, so I don't care how many feathers I ruffle right now, man. That's just a fact. Okay. So you can believe whatever other system that you got out there, but just know, that God came down in the form of Jesus Christ. Why? Because he had to show the people, man, woman, child, the people how to be, how to live. Why? Because back in the day when the first Adam came, the first Adam got tricked. Who did the first Adam get tricked by? Eve. So Eve got tricked because she listened to the beast. She listened to the serpent. So the serpent put words in her mind, and then the serpent had Eve doubting Father's instructions. Okay. And then boom, that's when the whole world got inverted, and then you had the woman listening to the beast, right? That's a no-no. Okay. And then the woman went and told the man some stuff, and then the man was listening to the woman, and then that was a no-no because they broke the law, right? They broke the law, and then that inverted everything. And then that's when man fell. And then boom, Father knew it was up, and the Father knew he had to come down eventually throughout time, and then he had to show the people what's up. And then he had to pay for it all, man. That's why my brother, my Lord, my Savior, my King, Jesus Christ is boss, man. That's the boss of bosses right there, man. That's my master. That's what's up. And I'm going to say that until the lights go out, and then Father, and then I step to Father, and then Father's going to judge me. He's going to say, are you one of mine? And I'm going to be like, yo, I hope so. I pray that I am, because I love you and I followed your commandments, man. That's all I do, right? So I know a lot of people don't do that, and a lot of people claim that they do. And then, I'm like, I'm cool with that, man, because we're all going to find out in the end, so it's like, you do whatever it is that you want to do in your fleshy self, right? But when the lights go out, you will be judged, man. Remember that, okay? All systems of belief out there, you better hope that they're showing you knowledge, and then they're showing you what's up, and it's testable, and it's reproducible, it's science, and if it's not, and you just got another man or another woman bumping in your ear, tricking you, then that's on you, man, but just don't say that you haven't been offered the opportunity to see the words as written, man. Holy Bible, King James Version, man. That's what's up. Okay. All right. So check this out, man. So we had that question right there where it says, why don't so-called media influencers teach the people knowledge? Okay. Why? We don't know, because we think that they're tricking you, okay? So check out this maxim right here. Maxim of God 13, right? This is some knowledge right here. It says, thou shalt not kill. Repeat, thou shalt not kill. That means end life. That means stop breathing. That means don't let something come into existence, man. That's what's up, okay? So that's coming from the 10 Commandments. Those are the 10 commands that Father has given his people to live by, man. That's another one. That's some more law right there, okay? So just remember, all law hangs from love, though. Remember that, okay? And that's coming from Exodus chapter 20, verses 1 through 17, King James Version, Holy Bible. So if you want to see what the law is, go there, read it, and then you'll find out what's up, man, okay? So check out this action, go, showtime, make happy. That's that beatitude, servants, okay? So that's what we're trying to do right now, is that we're trying to make happy servants, right? What is a servant? A servant is a peacemaker. A servant is a man. A servant is a woman who follows Christ, right? And if you follow Christ, then you know that you're going to follow love, man. You're going to be in love, right? Because that's what Christ is. Christ is love, right? Christ is peace, man. That's where it's all at right there, man. So check out this showtime right here, man. We're going to show you something. Okay, so you're going to see on the screen where it's going to say, we are Iowa. Okay, so this is what you call a media influencer, a news source, right? So this is where the people go, and then they take their eyes, and then they take their ears, they take their mind, and then they look at these words that people write down, and then they say, oh, okay, that makes sense. That's what's up, right? So there were some words that were said the other day, and then this one set us off, right? Because that's why we said, thou shalt not kill. Okay, so check this out, right? So this is coming from a justice, right? So this is someone who should be showing the word, the law as written. Okay, they should be. A justice is a judge, and a judge should be showing the law as written, right? Not what you think, not what your opinion is, man, but what it is as written, okay? And the law is the law. And remember, all law in America comes from the constitutions, okay? So the constitutions are where the fundamental principles of law are. Where are they at? They're in your Declaration of Rights, or they're in your Bill of Rights, okay? That's where the people set their stuff up at, man. And then you got a lot of people out here who are hanging out in that statutory realm, man, and that's not cool, man, because you guys are doing a lot of damage, okay? So check this out. It says Justice Christensen, Waterman, and Mansfield. Those are some funny names, okay? Christ, Water, Man, Mansfield. It's like, yo, sometimes I really do think that Father just be winking at us, because this whole world seems like it's a show. It seems like it's a play for us to act in, okay? Fun fact, all right? They ruled to let the district, the district is also called that demos, right? The district court ruling stand while McDermott, and May favored a 6-week ban, man. So this is when these justices were split, man. So they were split between the word. They couldn't show the word, and then they were like, some people were like, rumble, 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 this. And then another group was like, rumble, 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 that, right? So you got this and that right here talking, okay? So check this out. This is coming from Des Moines, Iowa, right? It says the Iowa Supreme Court split 3-3, right? Straight down the middle, right? On the governor, a public servant, right? On the public servant's 6-week abortion bill Friday, right? Affirming. So they affirmed it, man. This is what they're saying with their words, man. You know, a lower, I'm always saying lawyer now, right? A lower court's 2019 ruling that maintains access to abortions up until the 20-week mark in pregnancy, man. You know, so what is an abortion? We're going to show you. You know, so what is pregnancy? We're going to show you that too, man. You know, so just to be clean with it right now, when you abort something, that means you're removing it, okay? And then pregnant means that something's been implanted inside of you, okay? It's real simple, man. You know, so let's check this out right here. It says Justice, you know, whatever the name is, and then you have Justice 1, Justice 2, and Justice 3 rule to let the district court's ruling stand, okay? And you know, and then it says while Justice 1, Justice 2, and Justice 3 on the other side wanted to overturn the district ruling in favor of the 6-week ban, man. You know, so some people said no, boom, 6 weeks, no more, right? And then the others said, nah, let's do it up into 20, right? You know, that's just what they did, man. So that's what's going on in this realm right now, man, is that you got people killing people, you know, and then they're arguing, they're in controversy. I don't know why they're in controversy. We're going to lay it out for you real clean right now. So they're in controversy over at what timeline they should have the ability to kill a man or a woman before they take their first breath, man. That's what they're arguing right here, man. That's what they're complaining about, man. And that's why we know that the world is all turned out. And then that's why we know that, you know, the knowledge, you know, is that my people suffer for the lack of knowledge, man. That's why we're always trying to show you the Bible, man, okay? You know, so let's go ahead and hop off into this bit real quick, man. You know, so you're going to see the setup, okay? It says, check out the statutory creatures trick, man. We're going to show you their trick, okay? These are their words, okay? So these are the statutory creatures words, not our words, man. We just show you their words, okay? This is how creatures of government trick people with words, man. You know, so that's what's going on right now, man. And you got all this sorcery going on right now where people are mesmerizing you and then they're tricking you by showing you words or taking away from words, man. And then they're giving you new terms and new conditions that you've never agreed to, but because you lack knowledge, and that's why you're being destroyed, and that's why you're being unbuilt, you know, you're gonna keep getting tricked, man. But that's not happening anymore, man. You know, so that's why we're laying down these building blocks, you know, for the future, right? You know, for the children of the future, so that that way they don't get tricked anymore, man. You know, so check this out right here. You know, I gotta go to landscape on this bit right here. Okay, so it says chapter 146C. C as in Charlie, right? It says abortion detectable fetal heartbeat. Okay, fetal heartbeat, right? You know, you see the words they're tricking. You know, so a fetal is just what they call. They've changed the word from baby. They've changed the word from child. You know, and they call it fetal. You know, so they're saying that's a fetus in there, right? You know, and you're just like, oh, okay, isn't a fetus a baby? And isn't a baby a little man or a little woman that hasn't breathed yet? You know, that's what it is, man. You know, but they keep tricking you with the words, man. You know, so let me pause for a second, right? You know, so like I worked in healthcare for a very long time, and I've done these procedures before, and they're not cool, man. You know, so they're not really cool. So basically, they go inside of a woman, right, and then they scrape the inside of a woman, and then they pull whatever they scraped out, right? You know, that's what's going on. And then what they call it products of conception, right? You know, so they change the words right there, you know, right there for you, man. It's a trick, right? You know, it's like, yo, what is a product? What is a product of conception? I'm a product of conception. What you're looking at is a product of conception, right? You know, and then boom, the only difference between me and the other ones that go in and they get terminated or they get aborted is that, you know, somebody didn't scrape the inside of the vessel out, man. You know, that's what's going on right now, man. You know, so, you know, I'm blessed because, you know, my mother, you know, my vessel, she had the wherewithal to not get her inside scraped out, and she wasn't tricked by the word, man. You know, thank God, man. That's what's up. But we don't want that to happen anymore to God's children, man. You know, so even if God's children aren't breathing yet, you know, and then they're being in someone. They're being in the mother as a vessel, and the mother is a vessel who is carrying the product of conception, which is a little man or a little woman who has not breathed yet, man. You got a huge responsibility, man. You're like a servant, okay? Remember that, all right? Check out their definitions right here, man. We're just going to read that one. It says 14.6c, C as in Charlie, point 1, definitions, man. This is coming from Iowa. So these are the statutory creatures words right here, man. It says, as used in this chapter, unless the context otherwise requires, man. Unless, that means you need to go back to the Constitution and you need to see what the hierarchy of the realm is, okay? Check out number 1, abortion. This is what they say abortion means. Abortion means the termination, what does termination mean, of a human pregnancy. What is a human? What is a pregnancy? With the intent, what are you trying to do? Other than to produce a live birth, right? What is a live birth? What is a live birth? What is coming out as a live birth, right? Or to remove a dead fetus, right? So what is a fetus, right? You see how they trick you with the words right here? So they've automatically changed man, woman, child to human. That's what they do, man. So that's why we're always telling you, we're not a color man. We're a man, right? There's men out there, there's women out there, there's children out there, there's people out there. That's it, man. And everything else is a tool. Everything else is a tool that we, the people, create, okay? So we're done with that bit, man. We don't wish to read it anymore. Okay? So let's take it off landscape now. Okay, here we go. Let's hop on to that public servant bit, man. So check this out right here. It says Maxim of God 52. Check this out. This knowledge, right? This is coming from woe to you Pharisees and experts in law, man. So we're watching you right now, okay? This that Luke 11:52, man. Okay, so we're watching all these so-called experts in law who are up on the screen babbling right now, man, tricking the people, all right? Check this out. It says, woe unto you. Okay, unto you. Who is you? Lawyers, okay? This one is specifically for the lawyers, the ones that are so-called learned in law, man. You guys don't show that real law, real remedy. We know people who do, okay? For ye have taken away the key of knowledge. That's a fact, man. Why are God's people destroyed? Because they don't have that knowledge anymore, okay? Ye entered not in yourselves, right? So the lawyers aren't even going in to what it is that they're setting up for the people, okay? And them that were entering in, ye hindered, man. So they're harming and they're stopping the people that are going into the things that they create, because they're creating traps for the people so they can create controversy, so then that way they can go make ducats off of that, man. We don't like that. What do we call that? Maladministration, right? What is maladministration? We're going to show you. It's bad management of public affairs, man. Period. The end. That's what it is, man. Maladministration really technically means bad small master. Mal is bad. Minister means someone who aids, someone who helps, right? What does that mean? That means small master, okay? I am a minister. I am a minister of Christ. I am a minister of Holy Ghost. I am a minister of God, right? I am their servant. I am their slave. I do what is written. Okay, that's what I do, man, because that's how I was trained, okay? I understand what the hierarchy is, okay? So the hierarchy in the realm goes like this. Is that God created man, woman, child, the people, okay? Remember that, all right? And then the people, man was created to keep the garden straight, okay? Remember that, man. So we have to keep the garden dressed and we have to keep it in order. Why? So then God's children can be fruitful and multiply, man. That's what's up, okay? So then when you look at it, right, we're supposed to be administering the kingdom. The whole realm is the kingdom. And then we create little public servants, right? So that's what the people did, is that we copied what Father did, right? Because Father is the creator, right? And then he created us and we're the creation. And then we, the people, created little creatures too, right? Those creatures are called government, right? So we, the people, are the lords over those creatures right there, man. Remember that, right? So the creatures of government are supposed to do what we, the people, wish, and we, the people, have written, man, as written. Okay, and right now our creatures are acting all out of bounds. That's why we're always going back to that story, when the garden was inverted. Why? Because Eve listened to the beast. Okay, that's the same way as the people listening to their public servants lord over the people, man. That's not how it's supposed to go. And that's why we're here to keep it straight. You know, the same way that Jesus Christ came down to show the people how to live and show the people how to love is the same way that now we, the people, are going to our governments and we're showing our government servants how they're supposed to serve the people. Okay? That's what we're doing, man. It's really that simple. Okay? And that's why we're always showing you maladministration, because there's a lot of public servants out there in maladministration, man. That's why we say no more tricks, man. Protect the trust. Okay? All constitutions are trust indentured contracts. Okay? Remember that. All right? Done simple love, man. And we're always saying done simple love because that love is Jesus Christ, man. And that's where all law hangs from. Okay? All right, let's keep it going. So much fun. Okay, so we got that public servant bit. How we doing on time? We're cool on time. This one's going to be less than an hour, but this is knowledge, all right? You know, it says, please take notice that if public servants interfere with the people's God-given ability to be loved, okay, then you are acting in maladministration. We are showing what the public servants are doing. If they don't do what is written, then that means they're acting in maladministration. Period. The end, man. You know, so there's a lot of maladministration going on right now. Okay, so check this out. It says, when you scroll all the way down, it says California Constitution, 1849, Declaration of Rights, right? Comma, Article I or Article 1, Section 1, right? It says, check out the highlight. We're just going to read the highlight. It says, all men, no, we're going to read it all. It says, all men are by nature free and independent, man. That's a fact, okay? Comma, and have certain inalienable rights. Okay, remember that, all right? Among which are those of enjoying, you get to enjoy it, and defending, you get to defend it, life, okay? You get to defend your life, okay? And liberty, okay? That's that free, that's that love, man. That's why we're always saying all law comes from love, all right? Acquiring, that's what you can get. Possessing, that's what you can hold, right? And protecting, that's what you can cover. Property, that's yours, that's set apart, all right? You know, and pursuing, that's what you chase, right? And obtaining, that's another thing that you acquire. Safety and happiness, man. Period. The end, man. You know, so those are the things that all men, all women, all people have access to, because these are our God-given rights, man. They're not given to us by our creatures of government, man. Remember that, right? And that's why we're saying the world's all inverted right now and people are getting tricked because they're doing bad things, man. Okay, let's keep it going. It's that public servant bit, man. Check this out. It says, please take notice. Check it out, right? It says that if public servants betray the people's trust by confusing the people, then you are acting in treason, man. Remember that, man. See evidence below. And then you scroll all the way down, and then you're going to look at California Constitution. I know that this is, we're talking about Iowa, but there's constitutions in all of our states, and they all say the same thing. Why? Because we are a republic. We are affairs of the people, and then they all say the same thing in different ways, but they all mean the same thing. We the people are boss, and we the people are the creators and the masters, all right? Check this out. By God with love. All right, it says Declaration of Rights, Article I, Article 1, Section 20 for 20, okay? It says treason, remember that, treason against the state shall consist only in levying war against it. Boom, okay? Adhering to its enemies. What is an enemy? Someone who stops a man or someone who stops a woman from breathing, okay? That is an enemy, okay? Or giving them aid and comfort, man. That's what's up, right? You know, so if you got corporate entities out there right now, you know, that are claiming to be doing the will and the wishes of the people, you know, and then they trick the people by calling the people something like a patient, right? Or calling the people a fetus, right? You know, or a product of conception, or calling killing or murdering termination, right? You know, then that means that you're tricking the people. That means that you're confusing the people. That means that you are warring with the people, man. And we see you now. We see you very clearly. And we know that there's a lot of people in these so-called industries that are warring with the people because they're stopping the people's lives, man. That's a no-no, man. That's not happening anymore, man. Okay, let's keep it going. I can get hot on that bit, man, because I spent a lot of my time in this realm, in that healthcare industry, and we didn't make a lot of people whole. We didn't make a lot of people one. We created problems. Well, we created the problems, and then we created the solutions for the problems, right? And then we kept them coming back for more, man. That's what we did, man. So basically we were like what you call, dealers. That's just what we did, man. So it's funny right now, but that's just what we did, and that's what they're doing right now, man. That's that pharmakia, that's that sorcery, man. That's those tricks right there, man. Okay, so check out this public servant bit, man. It says please take notice that all political power is inherent in the people. Remember that, okay? California Constitution, Article II for Article 2, Section 1, text of Section 1, okay? It says, these are powerful words. It says, all political power, not some, not a little, not just here, not just there. It says all, okay? All, total, okay? All political power is inherent in the people. Pause. Excuse me, rewind. It says all political power is inherent in the people. Remember that, okay? God-given rights, all right? Government is instituted for their protection. Whose protection? The people's protection. That little baby that's inside, little mom, that's hanging out before it takes its breath is protected. It should be protected by the government, okay? Government is instituted for their protection, comma, security, comma, and benefit. Why? Because those are the beneficiaries of the trust, man, comma, and they have the right to alter or reform it when the public good may require, man. That's just a fact, man. So when we're watching right now, and we're seeing so-called judges, so-called justices that fall under the jurisdiction of the Constitution, and then they're not showing the law as written. They're not showing the law as written. We have a problem with that, man. We call that confusion. We call that treason. We call that war, right? So now we know for a fact that we got justices that are out there that are warring with the people because they're confusing the people by giving the people their opinion. Okay, we don't want your opinion. We want you to show the people the law as written, man. That's it, man. Okay, let's keep it going. I'm getting hot right now, man. I got to tone it down. It says California Constitution, Article III, that's 3, Section 3, text of Section 3. It says the powers, these are the powers, right? The powers of state government are legislative, those are the ones that make the law under the Constitution, executive, those are the ones that follow the law under the Constitution, and judicial, those are the ones that show the law under the Constitution. Remember that, okay? Not codes, not statutes, but the law as written, okay, in the Constitution, all right? Persons, that is a mask, right? A person, that's not a man, that's not a woman, that's not a people. A person is a tool that the people create, man. Remember that, all right? Persons charged with the exercise of one power may not exercise either of the other except as permitted by this Constitution. Example, a judge can't make law by throwing out their opinion, okay? That's how it goes, man. Remember that, all right? Let's keep it going. So much fun. All right, we got that public servant bit. Okay, here we go. It says, please take notice. We're showing you knowledge right now, man. It says, please take notice that by God, thank you, Father, that by God, by nature, man, woman, child, people are free. Remember that, okay? See evidence below. Now we're going to read you a definition right now, okay? It says terminate. Terminate is terminus, okay, which means end, which means limit, coming from T-E-R-M-E-N, and remember, men means think, okay, which means peg, which means post, okay, boundary, marker, goal, okay, so that's what you're doing. You're setting a boundary, and then you're stopping. You're saying that's the end right there, okay, so when you terminate a pregnancy, that means that you're ending, that baby from coming out, right? You're saying you're stopping it. That means you're essentially killing it, okay? How do you stop something that is birthed from coming into existence? You kill it, okay? That's the only way that you can stop a man or a woman from coming into this realm, man, is that you got to kill it. That's what they're doing right now, man. So that's what we call terminate. Terminate has other meanings, and that's why they trick you with the word, but it means end, right? And what are you ending? You're ending the life of another man or another woman from taking their first breath, man. That's not cool. Okay, so check this out. Birth. Birth is descent, race, right? Which means offspring. What is it springing off of? Nature. What is nature? Fate, right? Coming from B-H-E-R. You see that? Be her, right? Which means to carry. Who's carrying it? The woman. To bear children. So who bears the children? Who carries the children? The woman. Okay, that is what the woman was created to do, to carry the children, right? To carry the children and to help, right? They're a team. One man, one woman, you get together and you crush, right? That's how you join. That's how you create the team the Father created for us to be, man. It's really that simple, okay? Now check out this Iowa Constitution, right? This is in Iowa's Constitution, okay? It says Article I or Article 1, Bill of Rights, okay? Section 1, text of Section 1, rights of persons, okay? These are the rights of the persons, man. So they've even given the persons rights in the Constitution, because that's what the people did, man. It says, now check out with this. It says all men, and women, are by nature, what is nature? God, okay? Free and equal. Remember that, man. Free and equal. And that's that love, okay? And that's same, all right? And have certain inalienable rights, okay? Among which are those of, this that highlight, of enjoying and defending life and liberty. Remember that, comma, acquiring, comma, possessing and protecting property, comma, and pursuing and obtaining safety and happiness, man. Remember that. So doesn't that sound a lot like California's Constitution too? I think so. Let's keep it going. Point of clarity. Check out this point of clarity, man. This means that we're asking a question. Can a servant end the inalienable rights of a man or woman from enjoying, comma, defending, comma, acquiring, comma, possessing, comma, and protecting life, comma, liberty, comma, property, comma, safety, comma, and happiness? Question mark. Yes or no? We demand you to show the people the law, man. That's what we're demanding right now, man. So we want to know, can a servant end the life of another man or a woman, man? Period. The end. Okay, you better show us, man, and you better show us with your words, man. We want to see it written, as written in the law, man. Okay, and if you don't do that, we're going to say that you're in treason, all right? Check this out right here. We got that public servant bit. It says, please take notice that people learn by asking and seeking. That's what we do, okay? See evidence below. Now we're going to show you another building block, all right? It says Maxim of Law, 69H. H is in hotel. It says, he who questions well, learns well. Remember that. If you seek a question, then you're seeking an answer, man. And that's what we're doing right now, because we're trying to learn, and we're trying to learn what our public servants know or don't know. And right now we're seeing that you guys don't know a lot, man, because you guys have had that knowledge taken from you, okay? Check out this another point of clarity. Point of clarity. Point of clarity. I'm calling, right? It says, are the people's servants lords over the people? Question mark. Yes or no? We want your answer. So hey, public servant, let us know if you are the lords, if you are the masters, if you are the creators of we the people. Because if you are, you better show us in paper, and you better show us written. You better show us as written that you have the authority to lord over we the people, man. Because if you don't, we're going to get you, man. We're going to instruct you first by God with love. But if you keep doing what you're doing, and if you keep confusing the people and tricking the people with the words by taking from the words or adding to the words, we will get you, we will punish you, and we will make you feel the pain. The same way that Father makes us feel the pain when we don't follow the law, we'll make our public servants feel the pain when they don't follow the law as written, man. Okay, that's what's up, all right? Let's keep it going. All right, here we go. We got that Father said, be fruitful. So now we're going to go into the Bible, man, the law. We're going to show you another building block, right? It says Maxim of God, 28, right? So this is coming from the creation of the heavens and the earth, right? That's that Genesis chapter 1, verse 1. All the way through chapter 2, verse 3, man. King James Version, Holy Bible. Okay, remember that, all right? This is what God said, right? It says, and God blessed them, okay? God blessed them. That's two. That's man, that's woman, man. That's male, that's female, okay? That's them, all right? That's what's up. That's that real them right there, all right? And God said unto them, be fruitful. We will know you by your fruits, right? Be fruitful and multiply, comma, and replenish the earth, comma, and subdue it, okay? Check out what it's joined to. And have dominion over dominion, okay? Who has dominion over that? Them. Who is them? Male, female, okay? That's what's up, all right? Let's keep it going. And have dominion over the fish of the sea, okay? That's that sea, right? And over the fowl of the air, that's that air, right? And over every living thing that moveth upon the earth, right? What is that earth? That's that land, man. So you got that land, you got that air, you got that water. That's law, man. So the people, we show the the law, okay? Check this out right here. It says, fun fact, right? Your body is not your body. All right, this is a fun fact. My body's not my body. Why? Because my body is God's property. Okay, so this is not my property. This is God's property. I just happen to be administering God's property. So like when you hear a woman get out there and say, my body, my choice. That's not your body, and that's not your choice, right? You have a duty and you have an obligation to follow what is written. Okay, you have to follow what's written because there's a hierarchy in the realm, right? So if you are supposed to be fruitful and multiply, then you must do what is written. And if you choose not to do it, then you can go out there and you can do whatever it is that you wish to do. But just know, this is a binary world, man. It's either you're going to go sin, you're going to go death, and you're going to go in. And when the lights go out and you get judged, Father's going to say, you're not one of mine. Why? Because you didn't follow the law as written, man. Okay, so check out this right here. Or it's going to be that right. It's going to be that life. It's going to be eternal. Why? Because you bent the knee to Jesus Christ. You follow Jesus Christ. Why? Because Jesus Christ is the law fulfilled, right? The law fulfilled. So Father had to come down and he had to show the people what's up and how to be. And it was all love, man. We're supposed to be in love, which means we're supposed to follow what the commandments are, right? And thou shalt not kill, right? So if you get that right, if you get that life, if you get that eternal, when the lights go out and you will be judged, right? Father's going to say, hop on over, saint. You're one of mine, man. That's what's up. Okay. Remember that. All right. So check this out. It says man, comma, woman, comma, child, comma, people are created to serve Father. Remember that, okay? So now we're going to show you another bit right here where it's going to say stages of pregnancy, right? So if you see, we're just going to do the one bit right here. If you see 1 month, how many weeks are in a month? 4. Okay, so there's 4 weeks in a month, right? So that's 28 days, man. So in 28 days, that's what you're getting. That's what you're getting right there. You're getting that little bitty form of life right there. That's going to be a man or that's going to be a woman. And then they're going to walk through the stages as they're being carried in the vessel, as they're being carried in the mother, who has a duty and an obligation to protect it. They have a duty and an obligation to protect the life and the liberty of the life that's inside her that is a little man or a little woman. Okay. So you guys get all turned out, right? Because you think that that's yours, right? That is not your property. It is your property when it comes out, and you have a duty and an obligation to protect the property when it comes out. Why? Because you are a servant of God, right? That's how it's supposed to be. And that's why we say you guys got tricked and you guys don't know what the law is. And then that's why you guys are out here killing life, man. And you're saying, we're not killing it. It's my body. It's my choice. I just had an abortion. Oh gosh, you just don't know what happened. I would never be able to take care of something, that because it reminds me of something that happened really bad to me, man. So that happens, whatever, deal with it. There's other ways that you can deal with it. You can adopt a child, right? You can send it out for adoption, right? Or you can knuckle up and buck up and then take care of that child. Why? Because it's a blessing. It is God. It is a neighbor. Okay. God dwells within all people, man. So that's why you shouldn't get butthurt when you see, one of our neighbors out there who happens to be one of your children, who happens to be something that came out of you, right? That's still a neighbor, and God dwells within all people, man. We know that, man. We know that for a fact. And this one gets us hot, right? Because like we served this beast system for a long time and we don't wish to do that anymore, man. That's why we're serving God's kingdom right now, man. That's what's up. All right, here we go. Let's keep it going. We got that. Remember the order. So you're going to see on the screen what the order is, right? We're not going to read it, right? But we're going to read these words for you right here. It says Maxim of God 26. Okay. Remember, this is coming from the creation of the heavens and the earth, comma, Genesis chapter 1, verse 1, verse all the way through chapter 2, verse 3. Okay. King James Version, Holy Bible, man. So that's how you can see how everything's created. All right. Check this out. 26. It's that maxim. It's that building block. All right. It says, and God said, he said it, right? And God said, comma, let us make man in our image. Image bearer. Okay. After our likeness. Likeness bearer, right? And let them have dominion over the fish of the sea, comma, and over the fowl of the air, comma, and over the cattle, comma, and over all the earth. Okay, remember that, right? That earth is that ground, then you got that air, right? And then you got that fish in the water, man. That's that L for land, A for air, W for water, man. That's that law, okay? Remember that. That's how we remember it, okay? And over every creeping thing that creepeth upon the earth, man. Remember that, man. Who has dominion? Man, right? So we're supposed to keep the garden straight, man. And then we've created governments to work for us, because the governments are the tools and the creatures of man, right? You know, so those creatures are supposed to follow the creator, man. Remember that, right? It's the same way that we follow God, all right? Check this out. Also, if you wish to be in the private and not in the public, right, because that's what we do, we move the people that are in the public over into the private, and then we consult for the common good, and we show you some wonderful things, man. That's what's up, okay? You know, then contact us. Email is in the description, right? You know, so if you wish to be one of the people, and if you wish to learn how to be one of the boss people, so then that way you can help us instruct all of our public servants and keep God's dominion straight, man. I mean, you don't even have to believe what it is that we believe. You don't have to be a Christian, but we will still protect you, right? Because why? God dwells within all people, even if you don't know it, man. And that's why we love you no matter what, right? No matter what, you know, so that's why we want to move you over into the private and then show you how to be boss, man. That's what's up, man. You know, come join that family, come join that one team, one dream. You know, that's that one body, that's that one life, that's that one trust, man. That's what's up, okay? Let's keep it going. We got that. Thanks for listening. Done, simple love, man. You know, so we're done. You know, so we're done now, man. You know, so hopefully hopefully you know what's up now. You know, hopefully you know that, you know, abortion doesn't mean what it means, man. They're tricking you with the words, and what they're doing, they've just codified another way of killing, right? And then the Bible says, thou shalt not kill, right? You know, so you cannot kill, right? You know, so don't think that you are not committing a crime against one of God's creations, man, you know, because you're saying, oh, it's abortion. No way, man. That's not happening anymore, man. And we are coming after you now, okay? Remember that, right? You know, so if you're a public servant, and then if you're allowing these things to exist and these things to happen because they are tricking you with the words, man, we will get you and we will make you feel the pain. By God, with love, okay? So we're going to put this together. We're going to upload it, and we're going to go spend some time with God, man. I'll talk to you guys in the future. Remember, nobody's having more fun than us. Bye.